Maybe somebody can explain it to me. How is it that we get past racism when everything boils down apparently to race? What difference does it make what someone's skin color is? If that's all the statists and collectivists seem to focus on in so many areas of social interaction. We're supposed to be concerned with the content of one's character, that is, what you have made of yourself as an individual human being. Instead, we decide things like school, social clubs, welfare issues, on and on and on, is filtered through the lens of one's race. Anytime someone does something that someone else doesn't like, they're a racist, apparently. But if you really want to get past that kind of idiotic mindset, then we should not group people together. Part of this is because individualism is anathema to all the intellectual crowd, or should I say 90% of the intellectual crowd in academia these days. Most of them are quite left-wing, collectivists, irrationalists, who don't want to deal with individual people. They just want to lump us all together in some group or whatever and judge us as a group. But you got to wonder, you have things like Black History Month. There's no White History Month. We have Black Entertainment Network. There's no White Entertainment Network. There's black student unions on campus. There's no white student union on campus. On and on and on. It's just a joke. I don't care whether people want to hang out with people of their own race or not. I mean, fine. But what mostly is a cultural issue, not so much something that boils down to skin per se. Yeah, different subgroups of people have different cultural interests or ways of speaking or whatever. Do whatever you want. But don't pretend that somehow, if you're a minority in a particular country, that somehow you have special rights that no one else has. There are no such things as black-white rights or white rights, men's rights, women's rights, whatever. There's only individual human rights. And anything that interferes with that is something that should be fought and put to rest as soon as possible. Now, what we should do is avoid looking at people as simply members of collectives, undistinguished members of a tribe. That's what communism relies on, collectivism in almost its purest form. That the individual components are easily replaceable and must be sacrificed, that is, done away with or killed or taken advantage of in the name of the greater good. Well, there is no greater good than the good of any individual person. No such thing as social justice. There's only justice for individuals. So let's put this notion to rest and quit thinking of everything through race and accusing people of racism simply because they disagree with someone. Let's stick to the facts and go on from there. But don't get me started.